Hey guys, welcome back to 7th Street Productions. This is the first episode of a brand new series that I'm testing out called 7th Street Cinema Sit-Downs, where we introduce people who aren't really fans of the genre. Is that fair to say, Ben?
Yeah.
Not really fans of like horror and sci-fi.
Right.
To classic horror and sci-fi. So I guess first things first. You said that you don't really consider yourself a big horror fan.
No, not much, no.
You play horror video games, though, right?
Yeah, a little bit, like Silent Hill, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and what's the one we used to play when you were little a bunch? Nazi Zombies.
Yeah.
What is that, Call of Duty?
Yeah.
That's a good one. This is my little cousin, by the way. I don't know if I had mentioned that yet. My little 16-year-old cousin. I've known you forever. You used to be so afraid of horror movies when I played them in the house.
Like the head flying out the freezer.
Yeah, that's Zombie 3. That's a good one. I just did that video, actually. I just referenced that movie.
Awesome.
Zombie 3. But, yeah, so I was trying to think of a good movie to introduce to Tristan, because since he's not like a huge horror movie fan, I thought maybe we'll start with something kind of fun.
Yeah, what's one everyone likes?
Something that, and this is not one that everyone likes, this is one that everybody like universally hates for the best reasons. Troll 2, I'm sure everybody already knows about this movie. It's directed by Claudia Fragasso. It's kind of like The Room, which you've seen. And, yeah, there was a whole documentary made about this movie called The Best Worst Movie, because it's considered the best of the bad movies. And I think it'd be interesting to see if you think that at all. You saw The Room.
Yeah.
Did you like The Room?
Yes, wonderful movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch. You know, it doesn't even matter that it's like a bad movie.
No, it's great.
They kind of fuck up in like every aspect, writing and directing, but I mean, the movie is super fun to watch. So people think that about this movie. I hope I haven't overhyped it, but I think it would be funny if you were sort of let down by this movie too. So without further ado, we're going to go watch the movie, and next time you see us, Tristan will have seen Troll 2, and we'll talk about it. 90 minutes later. So you just saw Troll 2. Little tired. That movie gave me a little bit of a headache. I don't remember getting a headache.
It was pretty scary.
Yeah.
It was pretty scary.
Pretty scary.
I mean, I'm sure someone like you who watches horror movies all the time is fine to it, but that was a little bit...
It was
a scary movie, you know?
It was a little bit too much, a little too intense. Okay, so, get adjusted here. So what did you think, overall, Troll 2?
It was good. I liked it. Worth the... what was the runtime?
It's like about 90 minutes.
Worth the 90 minutes.
Definitely. Did it live up to what you thought?
I had no expectations, but I think so. Yeah.
You think so? So, how does it compare to something like The Room, you think?
Well, it's kind of like, I'd say it's like I said, The Labyrinth. It's like it seems like if The Room and The Labyrinth were kind of one movie.
That's a good comparison. I like that. I like that a lot. So, first time I saw it, I didn't even really know what to think of it. I mean, it was before even like Facebook or anything. I really wanted to just watch the first Troll, which is a movie made by an American filmmaker that actually has trolls in it.
Oh, so this one is a different...
Yeah, it has like nothing to do with the first one. Like, nothing, there's not even trolls in this movie. I don't know if you noticed that. They're goblins. They always call them goblins. But I wanted to watch the first Troll, and then Troll 2 was just on the other side of the DVD. And I watched it, and I was like, I don't really know what to make of this. But I made Katie, my little sister, I made Katie watch it, and we both really liked it, because it was funny. But now it's like this whole big thing. Like, there's a documentary out. I have the documentary called Best Worst Movie. Do you think is that a little bit overblown to you, or do you think it's pretty deserving of the title? Of
Definitely deserving of the title. Yeah, you get to see into the mind of the creator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be very interesting.
Do you think best worst movie is a good description for it?
Yes, definitely.
Is it the worst movie you've ever seen?
Yes, but for all the right reasons.
Yeah. So, do you think it's worse than The Room? Do you think The Room, like, do you think Tommy Wiseau was a little bit better, or do you think that, or would you think that Claudio Fragasso?
They're completely different movies, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely completely different.
They're both amazing in their own right.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, because, you know, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. I've definitely seen worse movies than Troll 2.
And the kid wasn't that bad as an actor. He was pretty good for a child actor.
Yeah, Michael Paul Stevenson.
Especially compared to the rest of the family.
Yeah.
And the southern dad that sticks out. Sore thumb.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. But it's funny because not only do I think it's like not the worst movie I've ever seen, because I watch a lot of really, really bad movies.
Right.
But that director, Claudio Fragasso, I don't even think it's his worst movie. He has movies worse than Troll 2.
Mm.
He made this movie called Monster Dog.
Ooh.
That stars Alice Cooper, and that's really bad. That's a really bad one. So I don't even think it's his.
Is that a potential
worst
next
movie.
episode, maybe?
Possibly. It's definitely not as fun as Troll 2. I mean, the reason that I like Troll 2 so much is it's not that it's bad, it's that it's odd. It's like really, really, really odd.
Especially with its the score it gets with the
music,
the 80s, 90s synth, and then the country music following it.
And then like the popcorn scene always makes me go, what? The double-decker bologna sandwich.
Right.
Always
I think
throws me for a loop.
Who the guy that wrote it? What's his name?
Claudio Fragasso. Him and his wife.
I think maybe he has some deep-seated hate for vegetarians.
Yeah,
maybe?
vegetarians. Well, and that's the thing. Like, vegetarians are the enemy in this movie, but I think that vegetarians are the enemy all the time. So
this movie resonates with you.
Yeah, I can see where he's coming from.
You have a bias.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't like vegetarians either. So, yeah, was there like a scene that stuck out to you for someone the first time watching it?
Well, the popcorn scene, of course. I liked the very, very out of place scene in the beginning, towards the beginning when they're in the car and the kid starts turning
into like the plant,
and it like starts coming out of his stomach. That was like, whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like kind of disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of actually a scary scene.
And then everything is kind of goes downhill from there.
Yeah,
the grandpa lightning strikes the goblin, the lead goblin.
And he catches on fire.
Yeah.
The part in that scene that I always like is where he's like, "Grandpa, are you really in hell?" It's so like, the whole movie's so weird. Like, you can tell that it was obviously made by an Italian or a foreign filmmaker, because like
it translates very odd.
Yeah, people don't really talk like that.
Right.
And all the things that happen, you wonder if like maybe it means something else in another culture. I couldn't really tell. Like, even the stuff with like the daughter and her boyfriend who won't like have sex with her because he's always with his friends. I mean, maybe that's like a joke in Italian culture or something. I don't know.
Yeah, what kind of loser has friends?
Yeah. Or like won't have sex with his girlfriend or something. I don't know. Like, it doesn't translate well for us, but maybe in another culture, maybe that made sense. But it just doesn't work in movies like this. It's so weird to watch movies from like a foreign country or made by a foreign filmmaker. But the scene that sticks out to most fans, and I have to like mention this, and I couldn't believe they hadn't mentioned it so far because it's the one that everybody talks about, is the little kid peeing on the food. So
right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's everybody's
I almost
favorite
forgot
scene.
about that.
Yeah, that's everybody's favorite scene.
I thought the next scene where the dad's just like, "What are you doing?" and he reaches down to his pants. I'm like, oh shit!
I know. Everybody always thinks that he's gonna like pee on him.
Yeah.
The piss on hospitality scene, because he's like, "You can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it." It's like such a weird, such a bizarre movie. Yeah. Let's see.
I liked the milk. They definitely highlighted the
Nilbog milk.
Yeah, with the consistency of like Elmer's glue.
Yeah, it's like always chunky. And then obviously the bitch slapping the goblins.
Right.
A big laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Towards the end. The movie is just so confusing to me because I don't understand like the Stonehenge magic stone stuff and the double-decker bologna sandwich thing, bringing that back up again. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I get that they're vegetarians and I guess don't want him to eat meat because it'll taint his human plant.
They're vegetarians, but they'll only eat the people that turn into plants and not just plants.
Yeah, and now that he's eaten a double-decker bologna sandwich, somehow they don't want to eat.
That's a way to combat goblins.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, obviously, it's like the ultimate weapon at the end, and they don't even allude to it earlier. It just comes.
He just has it too.
Yeah. He just like pulls it out of the backpack that his grandpa gives him, and it's not like they bring it up earlier in the movie. It's not like it's his favorite food or anything. It's not foreshadowed at all. He just has a fucking double-decker bologna sandwich in his bag.
I like how the grandpa could come in through the go through the mirror into existence, and then but they have to do a seance to help in the end.
Yeah.
That was.
So, do you see why fans really like this movie?
Yeah.
You can see why people...
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, confuse you. Because, with some movies, you'll show someone, like the original Halloween or something, and they go, oh, that's not scary. I don't understand why. But this one, as someone who's never seen it before, as someone who's not really, like...
versed in movies at all, really.
Or, like, horror movie nerd at all.
Yeah.
Like, you could see why someone would like it.
Definitely.
Just, like, the goofiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely just, like, it's a movie that you can kind of watch over and over again, and it...
Well, I wouldn't say over and over again.
But it doesn't, like, get old, you know what I mean? I've seen it, like, dozens of times.
You don't think it'll ever die?
It's one that's fun to show people, too, because everybody takes it differently. Some people, like, howl with laughter. Some people, like, really don't like it.
Yeah, the howling with laughter, all the grandpa's faces were phenomenal.
Yeah, the grandpa face.
Yeah.
His, like, goofy-ass smile. He's funny. So, are you happy that you watched Troll 2?
Yes, definitely.
Good.
I'm very glad that I watched it all the way through.
That's good. That's really good. I think that's about all I got for our first episode. Is there anything else that you want to add about the movie or the experience, or?
No, I think you got it all.
Are there any questions that you have for movie nerds about this movie?
No. Why would?
Yeah.
Why would you question a movie? Like
Yeah.
Nothing's. It's not flawed or anything.
Yeah.
I think it's a good movie.
Yeah. No, that's actually a really good point. Is I don't think that there's nothing wrong with the movie. I don't think that it like failed in any aspect. You know what I mean? It's just a ridiculous movie, and they pulled it off perfectly. I don't think that they made a mistake. I don't think that the director or the writer goes back and goes, "Oh, we did that wrong."
Right.
I think I think they were going for exactly what they got, which was just batshit crazy, and seems to be why people like me, have sort of a weird affection for this movie. Cool. Well, hope you guys liked the first episode of this. If you guys did, leave a comment and let us know, and we'll do more. We'll bring back Tristan. We'll do other episodes of introducing non-nerds to horror movies with some different people too. If you have any suggestions for a movie that we should show a newbie, definitely leave us a comment. Thank you so much for being on my show, my man. Hope to have you back. Will you come back sometime if we ask you? Yeah?
Definitely.
Fuck yeah. All right, guys. Well, stay tuned.